What's up, everybody? Jeremiah with Drive to Repair here. I'm going to show you how you can set up your own dryer testing station. This is my station, so I'll show you that. You can do this inside your house wherever your dryer is plugged up already. So I'll show you all that. This right here, I wired to my breaker box. I put in a double 50 amp breaker because I test stoves on this as well. I put this outside so that I can test without having to worry about where my current dryer is. Let me show you this as well. Okay, so this right here I have set up as a 4-prong, and the reason I did this is just because I got a long 8-foot extension, and I'll show you that. You can do that with 3-prong. So if you've already got just a 3-prong setup, that's fine as well. You can do adapters, and so I'll show y'all a few of those things as well. But this is my setup. So what I do is I've got a dryer here. This one has a 3-prong cord. Now I'm not going to spend the time to switch all this out. Time is money. So you want to put an efficient setup. What I do is, let's see if I can find it. Okay. So this right here is an adapter. Okay. This will take a 4-prong dryer cord and it will change it to a 3-prong dryer cord. So I will plug this in here. Now I can plug in my 3-prong dryer cord, and you can see it will now fit. Okay. And so now I have power to my machine. So you can see it beeps, it starts. You can't see because of the light, but it does work. If it's flashing in the video, it's just because of the frames per second. Hopefully it'll be fine in the video there. But that's how I get power to units so that I can test them, make sure that they're working. Let me show you a few things here. So, all right, pretend this is where your wife has her washer and dryer set up, right? And this is the dryer. You can use that area to test your own dryers that you get from scrappers or that you go pick up. And say you average about $100 per dryer, it's well worth the inconvenience of just doing this one little step so that you got an area where you can test it. This right here is an 8-foot extension. Okay. This is the 4-prong one. You can get other ones. You can do your own adapters. This one I just got off of Amazon. 8-foot dryer extension cord, right? It's the 4-prong. So this will plug in. This is why I set up a 4-prong out here. So I'll show you that. I'm going to plug it in. Now, this you can have draped. You can set it up if you got a shelf, wired in, however you want. But you've got plenty of extension now. So you can take your 3-prong, put your adapter on, just like I had before. Plug this in, and then you're good to go. Now you can test, right? If it's your regular dryer, you could have this set up that way. If you needed, let me show you a few additional things. If you needed to switch up the configuration, this is a 3-prong dryer cord. If you see that L on it, that means this cord is rated for 30 amps typically. That's what dryers, the breakers they set them up on, are on 30 amps. I like to test more than just dryers. I like to work on stoves as well. So this is a 3-prong stove cord. This one is rated for 50 amps. So what you can do, let me show you another one of these adapters here. So you can get these boxes, okay? These boxes will give you either a 3 or 4-prong ability for a stove or for a dryer. This one, since it has the straight slot there, that is for a stove. This plugs into my dryer outlet. So I can pull stoves over here. You could do the same thing in your house. So if you don't have the space outside, if your garage is not set up so that you just have a spot you can wheel in a dryer and test it, you can do that inside now. All you have to do is get an extension, figure out some adapters with whatever you're wanting to do. Start with just dryers. You just need the ability to do a 3 or a 4 prong setup. Let me show you this one. This is my 3-prong dryer setup. You just undo this. It shows you inside where you can hook all your wires. I'll probably do another video just showing you how I set up these adapters, but you can configure them any which way. You're just going to need your initial setup with your really long extension to fit whatever type of socket you have, whether that's a 3 or a 4 prong. After that, you can make all of these adapters, and then you're good to go. You just wheel in a dryer. They don't take up too much space. They're fairly easy to take apart. Even front load ones that match a front load washer, once you get used to it, you can have that thing disassembled in 5 minutes. So dryers are where to start. And this is my setup. You can do your own setup in whatever way works for you, but this is how you can get power. As long as you've got a dryer at your house, you can do this setup. If you have any questions, let me know. I'm going to try to get another video out about how I'm working on these dryers and test them and everything. But this is the initial setup that if you can set up outside, that's the best in your garage. If not, do it inside wherever your dryer's at. Just get that extension, adapter, and then you're good to go.